We're just waiting for some people to join, you guys, so I can see if y'all can hear me actually. If this one works. Hopefully it will. Hey, can you hear me now? Awesome. Okay. Awesome. 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 Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is the second time that has happened. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on when I actually scheduled it the first time, but thank y'all for joining me, being patient while I figure out what's going on in my little look. It may be mad because I'm not going live enough. You think? It's saying this heifer just acting out. She just will not come and play with us. So when she tried to, hey, just gifted. But y'all, thank you so much for coming back. Hey, Ivory Kisses, Essence Joy, LBE, beautifully designed. Hello. Let's see. Essence says, okay, we can hear you. Hey, Miss Monica. Sweet said that's better. Hey, okay. Awesome. Ivory Kisses says, hi, hit the like. Yes, yes, please. As y'all come in, please hit that like button. Hey, Miss Kimberly. LB, so I haven't caught you live at the between in a long time. I know. LB, I feel the same way about you. I was like, where's my sister? And she in hiding for real. But look, I totally understand because I was not about to do this live today, y'all. I was not. I actually tried to do a video this morning to show y'all these, and it would not upload. I don't know what's going on. It would not upload. So, because I feel like I'm so behind. I was basically giving myself 2 weeks for girls' gifts, 2 weeks for boys' gifts. And then the last week of Easter, I was going to do all of my revamps and, just do a little like some of my babies and that kind of stuff. So that's my plan, y'all. And trying to do all of that with everything else that's going on, y'all, has been really difficult. And y'all, my back has been killing me. Y'all, my shoulder has been killing me, which I know that this happens. And I had an appointment for the chiropractor Monday. Y'all, they had to cancel, and your girl ain't doing good. So I just literally just got off of the bed, off of the heating pad, trying to give my back some relief, and trying to do something on the in between. So I'm basically nursing my right shoulder, my upper portion of my back, my right shoulder, which my husband was like, this happens to you every year, and it does. And I know this, but I keep trying to push the envelope. Instead of me setting me an appointment every week, I skipped last week. I was like, okay, I'm gonna skip that. I don't like biofreeze. Biofreeze burns. All of those chemical freeze things burn my skin. So that I don't really like using those. So I like either using the heat pad or a ice, the real stuff, because those things burn me. So anyway, but it's my fault because last week I didn't go because I was like, okay, it's not that bad. I can, but now by me skipping that week, it's bad this week. And so, like I said, they couldn't get me in Monday. Yesterday, I couldn't go. They had a cancellation where I could go yesterday, but I couldn't go because I had to take my daughter to her doctor's appointment, which is very much more important than mine because it's kind of her 3-month appointment because she's on the chemo. So I can't miss that, y'all. And so by me taking her to hers, I had to miss that one. Well, they don't have any more cancellations this week. So y'all, I'm believing God that she'll have a cancellation today, or well, actually today is done. Friday, but I do have a standing appointment for Monday. So I'm just trying to make it through to Monday. Y'all, so yeah, so that's what's going on with me because with all of this lifting and moving gifts and wrapping gifts and all this kind of stuff, it always messes with my back. And so I will not be before you long. I promise you that, because my back is not gonna let that happen. But I did want to come on and say hey and show y'all, just something, just to kind of let y'all know I'm still here. Because I have been just basically doing just enough. Thank you for the prayers, y'all, because I definitely need it. Hey, Miss Rolitha. Hey, Never in a Million. Let's see. Said, yeah. Praying for healing for you and everyone else. Yes, right, right. All occasion says, hey, just give this in for healing and relief. Yes, thank you. Ivy Kid said, yes, the seasonality messes up. Yes, yes, it does. It messes with my muscles. It does. And like I said, I know that, and what I should have done was went ahead and just told them, just make me a standing appointment for every week. And that's what I'm about to do. That's what I'm actually about to do, is tell her, make me a standing appointment all the way through Mother's Day for every single week. So that it helps me. Because it does help. It helps me be able to do. I don't have pain when I go to that. It's like they just have to work those muscles out where I've overworked them during the week. So yeah, so I'm about to get on track, y'all. Miss Sally said hello. Hey, Miss Sally. Thank you, Essence. Miss Kelly says hello, or Mika Kelly. Okay, Mika. I'm sorry. Ivy said you're missed. But health. Yes, thank you. All occasions says prayers. Thank you. Praying for a complete healing for you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So y'all, it's my fault. But y'all, it's to the point where it's hurting all the way down, where it's making my hands numb. That's how how much it's hurting. It's going all the way down my arm to my hand. So, but anyway, I'm gonna make it through. So it's making me slow down where I don't need to slow down. I actually need to speed up, because I have several more girls gifts that I need to do, y'all, this week. Because I was just giving myself this week to do girls, and then next week I was supposed to be on to boys. So y'all pray for your girl that she can do what she needs to do. And so anyway, I just wanted to show you guys these few gifts, because I still have so many more Hello Kitties to do. Y'all, I did not realize how much Hello Kitty stuff I have. Like, I went ham on Hello Kitty and her friends, y'all. I went ham on the Hello Kitty. Oh my God. Mika said, just joined the live. I'm late. Just definitely sending prayer. Thank you. Monica said, I need to go shopping with you. Baby, I got so much Hello Kitty. Yeah, I found 3 boxes of Hello Kitty, a tote. No, yeah, 3 boxes of just the Hello Kitty different stuff, a tote of Hello Kitty, and then I found a separate box of just Hello Kitty bubble machines. So y'all, so basically 4 boxes and a tote of Hello Kitty stuff is what I found so far. That's what I found so far. That don't even include all of the plushes and stuff that I got upstairs in the attic. That don't even include that. Y'all, I had Hello Kitty out my ears, okay? Essence said, well, Hello Kitty is definitely a good seller. Yes. And that's one of the reasons why I did do that, some of that, because last year I couldn't keep Hello Kitty. Every time I would make it, it would sell before, I could get it good. So I was like, next year I'll have, because I only had just like a few plushes and I had to add extra stuff. So I was like, when they had all of that stuff in the store, I was like, okay, Rachel, you about to get this, right? And so then when I went to the bin store, y'all, they had all of these little, like this. They had these little plushes like that at the bin store for $1. So every time they would have them for $1, baby, I was getting them. I would get every one I found. And so I have a good number of Hello Kitties. So I know I'm not going to be able to finish them, but I will have a different good selection of Hello Kitty definitely for this year. Because I was racking up. LBE said that's how I feel about Squishmallow collection. LBE. And that's your fault. they got me up on these Squishmallows, y'all. I still got like 2 bags of Squishmallow, which I wasn't trying to get done with Squishmallow because I'm gonna be selling them for Christmas like I did this past time. But yeah, it's LBE fault on them Squishmallows, baby. Squishmallow and Hello Kitty, Squishmallow, Hello Kitty, and Barbie, y'all. I got enough Squishmallow to do this year, next year, and probably the year after that of Barbie. I got so many Barbies. When what's her name? Pretty Girl told us about all those Barbies at Ross's, y'all. I got a tote of probably 30 Barbies in one tote. And then I found another box the other day of just Barbies, y'all. I was like, Rachel, what is up with you and all these little Barbie dolls? So, y'all, I got enough Barbies. And I ain't talking about the little Barbie. I'm talking about full-size Barbies. I got enough Barbies, y'all, to supply probably all y'all with some Barbies. Ivory Kissing said, I am heading to Five Below in Hobby Lobby for okay, for Hello Kitty. Okay. Hey, Miss Donna. Hey. How are you? How are you? So yeah, I have so much. And so I think what I'm about to do going forward, I have too many toys to try to deplete a character, because that's initially kind of what I was starting. I was trying to deplete that character, and what I'm realizing is, Rachel, you got so much stuff, you cannot deplete a character because it's gonna take you too many days to do that. So what I'm gonna do going forward is I'm gonna give myself one day to do a character, probably except Barbie, because I gotta do a good number of Barbies. But I'm gonna give myself like one day to do Bluey, one day to do Stitch. And what I can get done in that day, that's what I'm gonna have available. Okay. Because I have too many toys in these particular characters. Like I said, except Barbie, I'm probably gonna give myself 2 days on Barbie because I have so much and I really need to get a good number of gifts of those out. Okay. And they're popular. Okay. So I'm not mad about the time that I took to do these, because I feel like they'll sell really well. But I realize I can't do that for every character, because if I did, I would only have 4 or 5 characters available for Easter, and I don't want to do that. I want to have a variety. Okay. So that's what so I just wanted to show you guys some of, because I'm on my way to storage again. I'm running out of space. I cleared my space this time so you guys could see a little bit better. And what I'm gonna do is, as I get finished showing y'all, I've already set my car up. My car is already ready. I'm taking these directly out to the car. So as I get finished taking them off the table, I'm taking them to the car so they can go to the storage. Because that's what's going to happen, because I'm running out of space again. And like I told you, as I run out of space, I'm just clearing my space out, putting them in storage, and moving on to the next thing. So let me show y'all kind of what I got going on. Okay. So y'all, I found these buckets. These buckets I got last year after Easter. I found 7 of these buckets. I was so excited. And so as you can see, this is what these look like. I wish I would have found more, but I only found 7. And again, I told you guys, I shop at 75% off and 90%. I don't really shop at 50%. A little bit, but not a lot at all. I mostly shop at 75%. Whatever I can find at 75%, that's kind of, how I roll. And so I found these buckets, and I decided, these are kind of my medium-sized buckets. I showed y'all the small ones. Let me show you the So these are the small ones that I did last time. And I'm actually gonna do some more small ones. That's what I'm about to do next, is some more small gifts. So these were my first set of little small ones, and these are the 10s that I got after Valentine's Day. These are my kind of small gifts right here of Hello Kitty that I got after Valentine's Day. I didn't really do much to it. All I did was just added this little plush, like I showed you guys last time. I moved this. I put some little candies on the back, and these are my small Hello Kitties. Okay. And so these were my first little Hello Kitties that I did. Some quick, simple. I didn't want to do a whole lot, just some easy. Okay. And so those are my little small, inexpensive Hello Kitties. Okay. And so again, these are kind of my medium size Hello Kitties. And as you can see, I have my little egg on here that tells, that is for a girl. I've said these are for ages 4 to 9 or 10 to 12. And that's the age range for this gift, okay? And so this right here, this is a pop press and pop diary set. So this is a diary set, and it has, all of the little stuff for the diary. This is some sidewalk chalk that I have several of the little sidewalk chalks that we got last year after Easter at Walmart. This came from Hobby Lobby. This came from Walmart. These little plushies came from Walmart. I think everything else pretty much came from Walmart. This is Walmart. This is Walmart. And then this came from Walgreens. Okay. And so I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can see pretty good. Hopefully you guys can see. And I just stuffed it with the snacks. Put the snacks down at the bottom. And so I put the chips and the juice on the back. Put my little pool bow on there, and I think these turned out really cute. So again, I had 7 of the buckets, but I only had 3 of these diaries. So that's the reason why I separated it into 2 different kinds, because I had 3 of the diaries. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to get a second concept to do the rest of the buckets. Okay. These right here, I have them set for 45. And so I'm okay with that. I think 50 is too much. I know y'all said these should have been $40. I know y'all said these should have been $40, but I said these for 35. I said these for 45. But and so that's kind of how I did those. Y'all don't fuss at me. I know y'all probably gonna fuss at me, but I did these for 35 instead of 40. I did these for 45. And I probably could get 50 for it, but I'm gonna leave it at 45. Okay. So I did 3 of these right here, and then I have 3 of these. So the difference in those and these is I have the little bath set in here. This is a bath sponge. This is the sidewalk chalk, which is in that. And then I made it tall and skinny. I did put as you can see, I put my chips and my juice in the back again. And then I just put the candy and stuff all the way around it. And I used some of the Hello Kitty friends in these because I was like, I don't want to put Hello Kitty in everything. I did have some people come up at Christmas time looking for, one of the ladies was like, do you have Melody? And I think I may have already sold the one Melody I had. And so I was like, I don't really get that often, but I wanted to have that as an option. So this is actually cinnamon roll. So this little bear is cinnamon roll. So I have 1 cinnamon roll, and then I have 3 of the Melody. Yeah, I'm learning their names. So you guys, if you haven't already, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And again, it's pretty much the same. Everything in here is the same. I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see. Just candy all around it. And I bought a ton. I think if I didn't clear the shelf, y'all, I got a lot of this stuff, the bath sets, the bath sponges, and the sidewalk chalk. If I didn't clear the shelf, I came really close, okay? Because I have a lot. I know I didn't clear the shelf on some stuff because they had so much Hello Kitty left at this particular store I went to. So I know I didn't clear the shelf, but I did get a good, good number. And same as these, I got a good number of these. I don't know if I cleared the shelf, but I did get a lot. Okay. So anyway, so that's what these look like. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all like these? Thank you who sent the gift. Thank you. I couldn't see who it was. Said thumbs up. Miss Arlene said, question to the baskets community. Would any of you use the Hello Kitty for Valentine's for Easter? The Hello Kitty does have hearts all over the body. I have one of the melodies that I'm gonna use. Hey Angela. Essence said, yes, I would. I'm using some of my Valentine's plushies for Easter. Okay. Yeah, I have one that I'm my plan when I bought it was to use it. And it has the Valentine's stuff all over the body. Arlene said, thank you, Essence Joy. I wasn't sure. Essence said, you're welcome, Arlene. Hello Kitty will always sell. Right, right. Hearts. Let's see. Hey, it's Marie. Thank you, Tammy. Uh make authentic. Oh, hey, hello, how are you? Make authentic, make is authentic, I think is what it says. Hello everyone, I love catching your lives while I'm at work. Okay, I have to hide out in the incognito section now. Okay, thank you for joining. Never Mean said they would have asked if I hate melody, and I would say yeah and start singing. Laugh out loud. I don't know these characters' names to say. I am just learning them, never in a million, I just because I'm having to do them. That's the only reason why I'm learning their names. I didn't know their names either. S. Marie said, these are super cute. Thank you. Thank you. Monica said, love those. Kimberly said, so cute. Thank you. Essence says, they are absolutely adorable. Thank you. Absolutely using the Valentine plush. Yes, me too. LBE said, just as long as it doesn't say Happy Valentine's. Yeah. Yep. So y'all, that is these. So again, this is cinnamon roll. I'll show you the different ones. This is Melody, but for some reason they got her with green and blue. I don't know why. But anyway, I had a couple of these, so I decided to stick this one in here. And then I have a Melody in the pink. So these are the melodies with the little bow on the head. And again, I just put the chips and the juice and all of that around it. And with these in particular, you guys, I chose to put the candy and the chips and all of that in these. I do have several that don't have any snacks in them, and you will see those in just a minute. I did those on purpose because those are higher priced. And because they are high priced, just in case they don't sell, I'll be able to roll those over without having to worry about them having me having to remove snacks. Y'all, I have about 20 or so gifts that I've got to either revamp, either because they were old and in my stockpile from prior years, or I bought them from the store. So what I'm planning to do, you guys, y'all tell me how you guys are doing y'all revamps. I know some people have already done theirs, but what my plan is, those are gonna be my last minute gifts that I'm doing like right at the finish line. You know how we need to do some quick stuff to get them out to sell. So that's what I'm gonna do right at the end when I'm working late nights trying to get stuff done. Those are gonna be my revamps that I'm gonna just all the thing I gotta do is trade the candy and snacks out of, and I'll have another gift to sell. That's what I'm gonna do because I want to take this time to make new gifts, and then that last minute stuff that I need some quick. I'll do those revamps then. I think I got about 20 or so of those. So that's what I'm gonna do is those last minute ones that we need to help us get across the finish line. I'm gonna do those then. I did get an order yesterday, y'all. Last night. I think I got an order. Yeah, I got an order last night, y'all, for 6 wagons. Woohoo! So I got an order for 6 wagons and one shopping cart last night. So I'll be doing that in the midst of all this too. As Marie said, sounds like a good idea to use revamp. Yeah, Yeah, because I mean, revamps, y'all, are basically changing snacks out, maybe adding another gift. It's no, it's no heavy lifting. And so right now, I need to be dealing with new stuff, trying to get new money in the game. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Miss a lot of Kamori's Bushmallows. I going just put snack. Yeah, as Marie said, congratulations on the order. Yeah, thank you. Miss Sally said, "Oh, awesome on your orders." Yeah. So y'all, let me put these up. Hold on. Let me move these out the way so I can make room for the next group. Hold on. Let's see. Said Easter baskets are beautiful. Thank you. Never to be said that was a nice size order. Yes. LBE said, yeah, my leftover gifts will be last for me as well. I just have to add a few fillers. Yep, that's me, LBE. I'm not doing no whole lot to them. I'm just gonna refresh and roll back out. Let's see here. Thank you. Angel said, Rachel, these are all so cute. And you design fast. Oh, I don't think so, Angela. I wish. Y'all hold on. Last set. Let me take these to the car. Okay, you guys. So here are my next ones. Hold on. I'm gonna bring two sets so I won't have to. Yeah, I'm probably doing too much with this shoulder at one time. So, whoo, Lord, I'm probably gonna have to get back on the heating pad when I get out of here with y'all. Lord be a fence. Oh man. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, creative living. Hey, I think I spoke. I can't remember if I spoke or not. Creative living. Okay, so y'all here are my next group. Here, let me turn it. This is my next group of gifts. This is my bucket. Can you guys see this good? Um. So this is my next group of gifts, you guys. As you can see, I use my red bucket and I put my Cricut in to work, you guys. I use my Cricut. I made a set of labels to go on the front of whatever whatever bucket I decided to use. So I did make a few labels. Let me show you. Yeah, I made myself. This is what I did. I made myself a bin of labels. Okay. And I have all different kinds of labels in this little bin. So that I can, as I come across them, I can just pull from them. See, I have me some Reese's labels. Here's me some more of my Hello Kitty. So if I need them, they're just sitting in this little bucket. Here's some more Reese and Twizzler. Um, Here's some icy labels. Yeah, I just went through and just made some. And as you can see, I've already started pulling some off of here. Here's some Oreo and Batman and Reese on this one. Some Skittles. Y'all, just different stuff that I know. And some of these are actually left over from last year. Okay. So as I come across them, all I gotta do is just pull them up and use them. That's what I did. I have where I've used some of my Squishmallows, but I got a couple of the Squishmallow left to use. If I have room on a sheet, instead of just wasting that sheet, y'all, I just go ahead and fill it up with different concepts so that as I need them, I ain't got to go back and open my Cricut. See, these are some leftover Valentine's happy Valentine's stuff. And so that's kind of what I do. Instead of wasting a sheet, you guys, I'll go ahead and fill it up with, whatever I need, because I know I'm probably gonna need it again. So to keep me from having to go back in, I just pull from my little batch of sheets that I have already, right? So anyway, I just want to show y'all that. So let me see what y'all saying. The bows, I don't know. These are pool bows. These are the six. I think these are the 6-inch pool bows. I don't know what size the little rainbow pool bows are. Hey, Miss Norma. Hello, Miss. Hey, Miss Rolitha. She said I opened my Cricut up today and I'm ready to throw it in the trash. Why, Miss Rolitha? I love my Cricut. Charlie said, "Hey, Charlie. Hello." Miss S. Marie is laughing at Miss Rolitha. Hello everyone. Do you sell sheets of stickers? I don't. No, Charlie said I move show also. Oh, slow also, Angela. Miss Rolita said, why did I think these things print and cut? Why did I think these things print and cut? You have to change the setting. That's all, Miss Rolita. You can change it. If it says basic cut, you just change it to print and cut, and it'll print and cut. You just have to change the setting. That's all. Charlie says slow. I knew what you meant, Miss Rolita. Miss Rolita said, Miss Rachel, you love it because you know how to use it. I didn't when I first started, Miss Rolita. Let me tell you, I got in there and I would watch people's videos back to back to back, and I would learn as I sat there in front of the video. So that's what I did. And it took me time, and I would just sit there and watch different videos back to back to back, and I would play with it as I'm sitting there watching the video so that I could teach myself. So no, I didn't know it. Will you DIY on your stickers after the holiday sales? What you mean? I don't understand, Miss Sally. What you mean? Will you DIY on your stickers after the holiday sale? What does that mean? Angela says, and Charlie, glad to know I'm not the only one because we get the job done. Yeah, that's me. As long as I can get it done. Peggy said, "Hey, Rachel, everyone." It's Marie said, "Teen Turtle." So anyway, y'all. So let me show y'all what's in this. So y'all, this is, if y'all remember, we got these from Hobby Lobby. These are the Hello Kitty waffle makers. Okay. On the back of this, I have some of the little this is a notebook. And this is a stationary set on the back. And I needed something to fill in the back. I had a big open space, so that's why I stuck that back there. So in the front of this, on this side, I had all of those socks. And let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I had these box of socks that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it has 3 socks in here, but I've already used one out of here. So these were some of the socks that we get from Hobby Lobby. And so I just put the whole 3-pack of socks in here on the other side of this right here. And then, y'all, I got this right here from the bin store for either $1 or $2. I can't remember, but it came with a Hello Kitty purse, a keychain, a mirror, and maybe something else. But I got this from the bin store for like either $1 or $2. I have a whole bunch of these little Hello Kitty Pez dispensers that I got right at Christmas. And all I did was I just stuck a little sticker on top of the little Pez and stuck him right in there. This is the little plush that I had in the other gift that I showed, those little small Hello Kitties. That's what that is. And you guys, this is a Hello Kitty Bluetooth speaker. So I know it looked like a lot of Hello Kitty in the front, but this is a purse, this is a plush, and this is a speaker. So I thought this was very nice. And then right here in the middle, this is a Hello Kitty eyeshadow and mirror set. So I put all of this in here. And the only candy that's in here is this Pez dispenser. And the reason why it's in here is because that candy don't expire until 2030. Okay, those Pez's last a really, really long time. So this don't expire for, what is that, 4 years? So I was like, if this don't sell in 4 years, it don't need to sell. Okay, so yeah, this expires in 2030. So I'm good on the that. And then as you can see, I put my little heart here because when they buy this, they'll get a free, candy bag. They'll get a candy bag to go with this gift. So that's kind of what I did with this one. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I think this turned out really cute, really, really cute, really cute gift. There. So here's my next one. In this bucket, I used a different Hello Kitty sticker right here. And then on the back, y'all, this is a Hello Kitty blanket, and this is what the blanket looks like. That's the blanket right there, and this is a 40 by 50 blanket, throw blanket, and so I stuck that in the back. On each side here, I put if it don't sell in 4 years, baby, I put a pair of socks over here and a pair of socks over here. So on both sides of the blanket, they got a pair of socks, right? And then in front of it, this is a journal. It just says XOXO, but as you can see, it has the red and black theme that I thought was really nice. I did put another Pez dispenser back there in the back. Here's another one of the eyeshadow palettes right here. And then I had this cute little purse. I thought was a really cute little little purse for a little teen. They just want to have lip gloss or something in it. I thought that was a really cute purse. And then I put a red tumbler cup with a black little what you call it, straw cover on it. And then I put I found this in one of my boxes, a oh y'all, I can't even think of what this is. Bath bomb. Bath bomb, another one of the Bluetooth speakers. Here's a bigger plush in this one, and a thing of hand sanitizer. So I thought this was a really, really nice gift for a teen girl. Really nice. And so I put on here for 13 and up. That's what I put on this gift because of the eyeshadow and everything. Now, a 10-year-old may want it. They may, their parent may want this for a 10-year-old. But I marked it for, 13 and up because of the makeup and stuff. And I marked that one 13 and up because of the makeup and the waffle maker in both of these. And so that's kind of how I, you know, mark these so that, my assistant or whomever sees it, or even if the customer comes up and help themselves, they'll be able to see girl 13 and up, that kind of thing. Okay. And again, I put my little heart on here to let you know you get something free. Okay. So that's those two, y'all. I think these turned out really cute. Y'all tell me what you think. I think these turned out really cute. And I marked these at $65. I priced both of these at 65. I know y'all probably say I could get more, but I'm gonna leave it at 65 because I have some bigger gifts that I'm pricing a little bit more than that. So yeah. It's Marie said that's so cute. That's Marie said, hey Taylor, that's Marie said, great job on the likes. Yeah, thank you for the likes, you guys. Y'all, Timu has been delivering a butt off to me. Monica said, I need to shop with you. Come on, girl. Come on, shop. Cheryl said, hi, Rachel. I love your beautiful baskets. I don't know that I've ever seen you make it. Ever seen you make it? Make a gift. You've never seen me make a gift? They're they are not. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Tight and presentable. Oh, you don't know that you've ever seen me make a gift that's not tight and presentable? Thank you. Michelle said, hey, said beautiful work. Thank you. Monica said beautiful work. Thank you. So y'all, this is one of the who is this? Cinnamon roll. This is cinnamon roll, y'all. Y'all check out cinnamon roll. Tell me cinnamon roll ain't popping. I absolutely love this gift, y'all. This is probably one of my favorites because it's off of the beaten path. It's not it's not Hello Kitty, but I think it turned out absolutely amazing. Okay. So I'm gonna turn it to the back. So as you can see, I started out with the back with the snacks and stuff, with the candy and stuff on the back. Oh, she said similar cute. And then I had a wallet, you guys, that I got from the bean store. I got a cinnamon roll wallet, and I also got a cinnamon roll journal. Both of these came from the bean store. Thought they were really cute. This I think this came from the bean store as well. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure this came from the bean store as well. This is a cinnamon roll Bluetooth speaker, y'all. This came from Walmart. I got 2 Hello Kitty Bluetooth speakers and 1 cinnamon roll, y'all, and it just came through. Okay, these are the cups that we got from after Easter last year. They came in sets of 2, and I separated them. And then y'all look, these came from the bean store as well, y'all. So it just came together. I bought several sets of these little covers for my straws. And y'all, it just came in with I did the egg, and then I had some of these little Hello Kitty eggs that I got from Walmart. Can y'all see that? Some regular eggs, and then I just put the little snacks in there, y'all. I absolutely, when I tell y'all I love this gift, I love this gift. And then I put the little bow up there just to kind of finish it off, y'all. And the bucket just was like, yes. Y'all, I love this one. This is my favorite out of these Hello Kitties. I love that blue. That blue just says hello. Let's see here. Charlie said, I love your creativity. Thank you, Charlie. Absolutely. LBE is giving the blue heart. Elson said, yes, adorable. Cheryl said, sorry, they are tightly wrapped. Please consider making a gift online. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, I don't know. I see. That's the reason why I do them on a video. Sometimes I'll do them, but Cheryl, that's what I was saying. Sometimes I would make a gift on live, but I just don't have time. I am trying to push these gifts out. Y'all tell them it takes longer when we're on live trying to do a gift than it does when we're just kind of in our own element doing something. So I can't promise you that I'm going to do a gift on live for Easter because I just don't have the time. So yeah, I may do that later, but it's hard to you know, and I realize once you get the shrink wrap on there that it's hard to kind of see everything. I do know that, but this is the best I can do at this time, so I'm sorry. Cheryl said, I want to see your technique. Oh, okay, I got you. I understand that. Said blue heart is mine. Somebody said I want it. Yes, it's longer online. Yeah, it is. It really is. It takes longer. It depends. So I think these were 24 by 32 bags. I think either 24 or 28. Them might be those. I think those were 28. These were 24 by 32. So these were like 28 by 40 or something like that. These were 24. Filming takes up so much time. Yeah, it does. It takes up a lot of time. And that's the reason why, like I said, I wasn't even trying to do a live today because a video, y'all, I would already been done. I mean, y'all know a video takes like 15, 20 minutes. You run through it. You don't have to read no comments. You just go through it and you're done. And you know, edit it, upload it, and you know, you done. But when you're doing a live or even trying to show something on live, it takes so much longer because you know I don't want to do anything halfway where I'm neglecting you guys or you know not interacting and that kind of thing. So unfortunately, this is the best I can do right now and still be able to share some of what I'm doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to share it all, you know, because at the end of the day, the name of the game is we preparing for these holidays. You know, we do want to share, but at the end of the day, my main money come from having these gifts available to sell, right? And so, you know, I'm trying to, you know, do a little bit of both. But what pays the bills is though, you know, selling these gifts out there on the streets. So y'all, I'm gonna move these out the way. Hold on, move these out the way. Shares it understood. Yeah. I'm sorry. You know, I know that I'm not giving the best presentation, but you know, I will do some videos, you know, where I show what I do. But like I said, I did try to do a video earlier, but it would not upload. So it wasn't trying to let me be great. So y'all, here's a couple of my little bog bags. Just some little simple little bags. I put this is one of the journal sets with the pen. Show you to you. And I just put a couple of the little things that came with this set. Put that on there. I put the little spray, the little Hello Kitty spray in there. This is a Hello Kitty let me move that out the way. This is a Hello Kitty lotion. And then this is the Hello Kitty mirror that I was telling you guys about. That's what that is. I put this is a Hello Kitty fidget bracelet, mystery fidget bracelet, and a little mystery bag. So I put two of those in there. And so that's what this looks like, you guys. Just something real simple with a little cute little bog bag. Seeing those bags at this point, I don't even want any. LB, I just found another store that had some yesterday, and because I didn't buy, I only bought initially when I bought them, I only bought the pink and the purple. I didn't buy any of the blue or the green, and I found a store that was full of the blue and the green. I just got two of each of those. But yeah, I like them. I got several different ideas that I want to do with these. So this is my first little set of that. And then this one, y'all, this is my second little bog bag. And this is not Hello Kitty. This is actually a Care Bears. So I put the little Care Bears little bag in there. I had a little Care Bears lip gloss set that I stuck in here. And then I used the Adidas spray and body wash set. I put the box in there. I put the body wash and the spray in here. Then I put the little Yum Yum. This is a Yum Yum. This is a little plush. I put the Care Bears eyeshadow in here. This is for a teen again. This is a Care Bears eyeshadow set. And then I put one of the, you guys can see, this is one of the little charms that we got from the Dollar Tree for 25 cents to go on the front of the bog bag. I put the little sunglasses. Thank you, S. Marie. She reminded me I had these. I went out in my storage and got those because they were sitting on the shelf. And then this is a jewelry maker set. This is a Care Bears jewelry making set that they can make them some little charm bracelets or whatever, necklaces or whatever, with the little jewelry making set. And so that's what this is. So I ended up with 2 of these little bog bags, cute little bog bags for a teen. Both of these are pretty much for a teen. I said it from 10 all the way up to, teenager. So I said 10 years old and up is what would go in this. And then this one, both of these, I said I put a heart on here so that they can get candy, because I didn't put candy in either one of these. They're so small. I just put, and I marked these for $35. Okay. Which I probably could do 40 on these just because they're getting candy on top of this. So I probably could very well easily sell these for $40. So Donna said the name of the game is Make That Money, Honey. Yep. LBE said I still have, I read that. LBE said these are baskets makers here took them off. They did here too. LBE, I got them as soon as they hit the store and I saw them, I got my share. I was like, I'm not playing with y'all. So S. Marie said, yep, my store is packed with these. Yeah, they not here. They got all of them. And the only reason why I saw them is because I went to another city yesterday. Monique said, Eugene, it's a ton here. She meant to say you lame. They got 10 cases yesterday. Oh wow. Kimberly said I was determined I wasn't going to do those bags. And once I decided to do them, now I hate I didn't clear the shells. I love them. I think they're just the cutest thing. I've even thought about getting more, because I'm thinking of other holidays that I can do these for, and other things I can do for these for different holidays. So I'm really considering going and getting more for other holidays, y'all, because I'm thinking of other ideas are coming into my head on these gifts, on these bags. So I'm really considering going back and getting more. Everybody's laughing at Kimberly. Peggy said, "Did you stuff the bog bag? So it's so cute." Yeah. So the bottom of the bag, I wrapped. I wrapped it with the pink paper, so you wouldn't be able to just see through it. And then on top of the inside of the pink paper, I put stuffing, and then on top of it, I put the shred. So that's kind of how I did my bags. I wrapped the lined it with the pink paper, and I stuffed the inside with with the filler paper, and that's kind of how I did my bag. So that's how that went. Did you say okay? This one said too cute. W said I want some more of those Adidas gift sets. So mad I didn't take them all. I got all I found. When they went down. Initially I didn't, because I wasn't paying that much for them. But when they went to 75, I started grabbing. I did. Crystal said, hey, Crystal. LBE said, I'm sure my mind will change if I see them in the store. Probably. Yep, I know you will, LBE. Hey, Pooh. How are you? Monique said, what size shrink wrap? These were, I used 16 by whatever it is. Is it 16 by 24, y'all? 16 by whatever. on these. That's what I use on that. You probably could get away with a 14-inch, but with this one, I definitely needed a 16 just because it hangs over the side. But I didn't have any more of the 14, so I used 16. Or I can't find my 14. I got some 14 somewhere. I just couldn't find them. Oh, good. Thanks, friends. I see you're doing it. Yeah, I'm doing okay. These the holidays be getting to your muscles, but I'm bearing through it. Y'all, let me move these out the way. Okay. So next, y'all, here's another one of my display trays, y'all. Y'all better check it out. If y'all ain't got none of these, y'all better come on in. Come on in. Y'all got another one of my display trays. Y'all. Thank you, Pooh. Thank you. So this is another one of my display boxes. Baby. Y'all, I've been on these boxes. I'm telling you. Okay. Here's this is another one for a team. This one has the crock pot. And y'all, let me tell you, this is my idea for these. So my idea for these is this can be for, y'all know graduation is coming up. And we got people that's buying gifts for people that's getting ready to go out, and have their own apartment, have their own dorm, that kind of thing. So that was my idea for these next few gifts you're going to see. Because this is not the only one. I do have a few of these. So I'm going to show y'all the other ones that I have. So that's my idea for these gifts. Again, no candy is in these gifts. It has the waffle maker and the crock pot. Okay. I did put some socks in here. This is a journal and pen set on this side. I have a plush Hello Kitty, some Hello Kitty in the candy, little egg. Here is a Hello Kitty tumbler cup. This is a Hello Kitty figurine, and that they can paint and create themselves. And then this is on one of the little surprise mystery Hello Kitty bags. Okay. And so yeah, so that is my idea for this gift right here, baby. This thing heavy. Let me put that down. Woo! Yeah. But anyway, that is my idea for this little cute little gift right here is, and I put 13 and up in this, okay? And I priced this baby at $100. Okay? This is I priced this at $100. And I put my little heart on there. And see, Charlie said, cute. Thank you. Monique said, yes, I do the display boxes too. Love it. Yes. Thanks to Pretty Girl. I've done them before, but Pretty Girl kind of made me start looking at them. And once I started finding the ones that were already designed, I ain't got to do nothing but put my stuff in them. Y'all, I was like, where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my life? And Rachel, why have you not been looking at these display boxes? Y'all, it just put a whole new perspective for me. LBE said, baby with the crock pot, that's an adult. Yeah. Yes. Crystal said, cute. Brenda said, good afternoon. Hey, Miss Brenda. Arlene said, your Hello Kitty inventory is amazing. Y'all, tell me about it. I was like, Rachel, you got some Hello Kitty up in this joint. The Real Basket Boutique said, well designed and priced. Thank you. So Donna said, hey, Poos. Jeffrey said, 76. Yeah, thank you. Y'all go ahead and get those thumbs up if you haven't already. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you? Miss Brenda said, hello, Pooh. Miss Rolita said, Miss Rachel, you did a lot of shopping, and from what I can tell, even more love and hard work in those baskets. I love them all. Thank you. Yeah, I know you, Miss Rolita. You know we here on the being in the stores. You know how we do. So yeah, so that is this one, y'all. I think this turned out amazing. It took me a little while to for it to come together, but thank you, Jeffrey, for subscribing. Pooh said, hey, Mrs. B. And so y'all, that's this one. So y'all, I'm rolling them out, y'all. Hold on. Put this away. Hold up. So y'all, these were a surprise to me. I forgot I had these right here. I totally forgot I had these. Y'all look. I totally forgot I had these right here. So this when you know you undone too much. Y'all, I forgot I had these bags. I went in a tote because I remembered I had something. I can't remember what it was. And I went in the tote because I was like, I got a tote of Hello Kitty somewhere. So I went in, I found the tote. And LBE said, yes, please, and thank you. And so, yeah, I went in the tote and I was like, what? I was like, yes, okay. So, and so anyway, I had both of these, y'all. These are Temu specials. LBE, y'all, you don't love Temu. And Temu did me dirty, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that. Temu just did me real dirty. Real dirty. I understand how y'all feel because Temu been doing me right, okay? Y'all, I had just bragged on Temu to my kids' godmama. I should not have did that. Y'all, she was saying, Temu keeps sending me the wrong stuff. I ordered this and they send me, something else, right? And I told her, girl, I've never had that experience. Now, it may not always look like I want it to look, but they've never sent me the wrong thing. That's what I said. Y'all, so I have a wedding coming up. The colors are pink. Y'all listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth. The wedding, the colors are pink. I ordered a rose red pantsuit, which is hot pink, right? Y'all tell me why they sent me blue. Royal blue. Y'all, where does pink and royal blue? How they look alike? How they look alike? How does pink and royal blue look alike? Girl, y'all, they sent me a whole blue pantsuit. I was like, really, Temu? So y'all, I'm scared to order another one because I'm like, if I order it, are they gonna send me another blue one? I don't have time to reorder again. Y'all, I was like, Temu would do that. I just bragged on you, Temu. If you're listening, if the people at Temu is listening, how y'all gonna do a girl like that? I was just hyping y'all up, and then y'all just gonna just throw me out there like that. I ain't got time to order now another pantsuit for this wedding. Yeah, Temu just, I tell you. Beautiful design said, wow, I love those. Thank you. Arlene said, hello, Kitty. Hello, Kitty Heaven, my adult daughter, and my child would love. Thank you. Okay, so y'all, again, I found these bags in my storage. Now, this was a little work. So what I ended up doing, y'all, let me tell you what I did. I ended up cutting a piece of foam board for the front and the back of both of these and the bottom. I didn't do the foam board on the sides. I just did a piece of foam board on the front, the back, and the bottom, just so that when I shrank it, it wouldn't, push me in, okay? Because when you do it all the way across it, it'll hold it out, okay? And I did it across the bottom. Now, I did end up putting a box on the inside, but the box wasn't going to be big enough to go all the way across it because this is big. I put a box in there, and for what the box didn't fill, this little corner right here, I filled it with filler paper. I packed the filler paper in as tight as I could just to kind of fill this side. And as you can see, it did not push it in. It still made it look really good on each side. And so that's kind of how I made this bag sturdy, okay? And I did put another piece of board on the top, okay? I closed this bag up. So as you can see, this bag, I zipped this bag up and I just set everything on top of this bag, okay? I took the little thing out because I didn't want it to get lost. And so I put that on the side. So let me show you the back. So this one is, again, one of these waffle makers, okay? This one is a gift set that it's kind of a Christmas gift set, but the stuff inside of it is not Christmas. As you can see, it don't look Christmas. It has a face, an eye mask, a bath bomb, and something else. I can't remember what the other piece is, but it has like 3 pieces in it. Okay, so that's what's inside of this. So this is a gift set and a waffle maker. Okay, on the front of this, I have. This is a little keychain. This is the little keychain I was telling you that came in that other set. I took it out and I used the keychain here. This is a crema, because this is crema. That crema came from Walmart. This is one of the crema hand creams. It says Melody, as you guys can see. I put one of the, I'm gonna move this out the way. This is one of the little sock things that came from out of that little pack I showed you. So that's that. This is another one of the little Hello Kitty purses, little what you call it? Plush purses. I just stuck a Hello Kitty on top of it, a little plush. And then this is another one of the Bluetooth speakers, okay? This is one of the little Hello Kitty fidget bands, just to kind of fill it out and complete it. And I think it turned out really nice, you guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I think it turned out really nice. This is that. And then it also came with this very, very nice Hello Kitty duffel bag. So I think this turned out to be a very, very nice gift. Again, no candy in this one because of the price that I put on this bad boy. I priced this one. So, you know, I did put I think a nice price tag on it. So, no, that's Temu for you. Elby said, no, that's Temu for you. Amazon me, please. Beautifully designed, said laughing at LBE, beautiful basket. Who's that? Pat. Hey, Pat Dixon, beautiful basket. I love watching you. I have been a basket maker since 1913. Okay. 1913. She's I'm 70 years old and still making baskets. I enjoy making baskets. Awesome. That's awesome, Miss Pat. Hey, Pooh said fire. Thank you, Pooh. Essence said, this is a blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing. Never Million said it's like the back door to the Hello Kitty truck. Never a million. That's what I thought too. And the sad part is, y'all, I still got like 2 boxes of Hello Kitty still left. Y'all, I ain't even done. Y'all, this ain't it. These look fabulous. Thank you. Pooh said, laughing at Never a Million. BT Flower said, beautiful. Essence said, love them. Crystal said, beautiful. Sharika said, very nice. Hey, Miss Rachel. And hey, Sharika. Essence Marie said, I'm hollering. I love me some red. Y'all. So that's the red one. So this is red, the red one. So let me show y'all the pink one. So let's go to the pink one. Let me move this one out the way. This is the pink one, y'all. This is the big boy right here. Well, not quite. We got some that's a little bit bigger than these. So let me show you. Let me show you. Can y'all see it good? And scoot it back so you can see. All right. So this is my pink bag. This one came from Temu as well. I did not close this one up. I left this one open. And the reason why I left this one open is because, y'all, I have a Hello Kitty throw blanket back here in the back, as you guys can see. So I did put this on a board so that it would stay up in here. So I have a beautiful Hello Kitty throw blanket in the back of this gift, okay? So that's what's in the back of this big boy right here, okay? On this side, I have another waffle maker, you guys. That's what's on this side, and then a crock pot on this side, okay? To me, again, this is kind of a college theme. You have a duffel bag to put your items in. You have a waffle maker, a crock pot. This is a journal set here. You also have a beautiful Hello Kitty throw blanket in the back that you can put on your bed. This is for the ultimate Hello Kitty lover who's, you know, going away. Okay. I have a Hello Kitty lotion And this is a Hello Kitty. This is a body glitter spray right here. It is very scented. This is a Hello Kitty bath bomb right here. Let me move this out the way so you guys can see. This is a Hello Kitty little bear up here. And then I have a Hello Kitty cup on this side. Here's a Hello Kitty mystery plush in this little heart right here. On this side, I have a Hello Kitty fidget band. And I think that's it. That's it. That's all that's in this gift, you guys. I think this turned out absolutely amazing. Like I said, I was just so surprised to find these bags, and I think they turned out really, really nice. You know, at the end of the day. So, and if you can see on top of this, I found several of these little Hello Kitty straw covers. Y'all, I got these at the bin store for $1, and they had all of them in there. They had Hello Kitty, Melody, Karomi, all of them in there, and I think these turned out absolutely amazing. Baby, listen, you about to get rich just. I know, LBE. I was like, I'm like Oprah. You get a Hello Kitty. You get a Hello Kitty. You get a Hello Kitty. Oh my goodness. Lit with Rose said, hello, Ray. Hello, Ray Slay. Hey, Ray Slay. Hello. So yeah, everybody getting a Hello Kitty. Y'all, and these are not all. I still have to do my Hello Kitty chairs. I haven't done my Hello Kitty chairs. And I still haven't done my little small Hello Kitty buckets. Y'all, I still got more Hello Kitty to do. That's why I was like, Shoulder, you got to get in line because Rachel got more Hello Kitty to do. Hey, Lisa. Hello. Rachel said, late to the party. What we doing? I was showing my Hello Kitty inventory. That's what I am doing. So that's it. That's not all. I got 2 more y'all to show y'all that I have done. So let me move these out the way. Y'all, I'm sliding my little rugs out the way. I bought me another table cover, y'all, because this ain't what it do. So here are my last 2 Hello Kitties, y'all, that I made. I still have more to make. So these are my last 2 Hello Kitties. These are the last of the jelly glass for right now. These are the big boys, okay? These are the what does Nelsa always say? Showstoppers. These are the showstoppers, okay? Let's see. Crystal said, hey, Lisa. Lisa said, hey, Crystal. I said, Angela said, Hello Kitty selling from all the holidays. Keep making them. Yes, that's my plan, Angela. That's my plan. This is amazing. Thank you, DJ. Angela said, how much for the crock pot kitties? Which ones? The one in the bag or these? You talking about these? All right, Slade said, I got asked to do Hello Kitty for an order and didn't anyone know where I can find some. You can find Hello Kitty at Five Below. You can find Hello Kitty at Hobby Lobby. I know Five Below and Hobby Lobby. Anybody else got any other suggestions? They gonna be out on the streets fighting for those Hello Kitties. Lisa said, oh my goodness, adorable. Thank you. Charlie said, Charlene, I'm sorry, said, hi friend, I'm new to your live channel. Love what I see and hear. Thank you. Your baskets looking forward to more of your projects. Thank you. Be Pretty said, y'all are having too much fun. Ray Slay said, just got through watching you, Kim. Yeah, I gotta catch up on some videos as well, y'all. But okay, so let's go back. So for this one, you guys, this right here, I put $100 on this one. Okay, so this one I put $100 on this because this one has the waffle maker, the gift set. This one has a Bluetooth speaker in here, the duffel bag, a purse, and all of the things. So I put $100 on this one. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm about to tear my house down, y'all. Okay. So for this one, you guys, I priced this one at $125. This is $125 because it has the duffel bag, the crock pot, the waffle maker, the journal set, and all of the rest of the little goodies that I told you about. So this one was priced at $125. So that's how much this one is. Okay. $125. Oh, and it has a throw blanket in the back. So that's the reason why that one is $125. Because I thought that one was really loaded. Okay. Keita Love said, "Hey Rachel and chat, hello. Ray Slay said, I don't have neither store. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. Crystal said, Ray Slay at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Five Below. Ray Slay said, but thanks. Okay. Never me said they're gonna say no. Keep driving till you see the Hello Kitty letter." Creative Living said, very nice gifts, Rachel. Thank you. Ray said, thanks, Crystal. Monique said, Burlington. Okay, Burlington, Walmart, Temu. Yeah, Temu. Don't know if she'll have time to get it in from Temu, though. That's why I didn't mention Temu. Five Below, Hobby Lobby, and Shoe Show for Hello Kitty. Okay. Crystal said Temu, but not sure if you get it in time. Right. Never Million said Hello Kitty said she want to swing from the chandelier. Never the Million is a character, y'all. She is a character. So these are my two big boys. Okay. These are the refrigerators, you guys, that we got from back in the summer. Or late spring, early summer. I can't remember exactly. Hey, Purdy. But I don't remember. But anyway, that's what these are. These came from Hobby Lobby, along with the crock pots, right? And so I put these on here. I did put something else, but I wanted these to be geared mainly toward teens. So I had something else that would have kind of brought the age down. And because of the crock pot, I didn't want it to bring the age down. So I took it off. So I just basically left it with the refrigerator and the crock pot in these. Okay. I did put the journal here in the back. This is the pen and journal set. The journal set with the pen. I put it on there. And then I just put a plush on here, y'all. He's taped to here. He got a piece of tape that runs around his neck that hooks him to this journal. And then I put this cup. These are a pair of socks. If you guys got these after Valentine's Day, it's two pair of socks in here. And so I put this, and then this is a mystery egg that has a plush in it. Okay. Again, no candy in these because both of these are exactly the same except for the different plush. And so I put a this is a little cover, and I gotta put my cover on that. I just haven't I can't find my other Hello Kitty cover, so I'm gonna have to use one of her friends. And I really didn't want to do that, but I can't find my other Hello Kitty cover. I done hid it from myself somewhere. But anyway, so that once these are wrapped up, again, I think I'm just gonna wrap these. I didn't put any candy on purpose. These will, if they don't sell, will definitely roll over. I'm not worried about this egg being in here. Even if I sell it for Christmas, it's gonna have this egg up in here, okay? And I left the price on this refrigerator on purpose, you guys. I know that you can see the price, but I put it on here on purpose because the price that I put on this gift, I don't want them to say she didn't pay for $20 for this refrigerator. So or this refrigerator don't cost but $20. Why she got it priced at $150? Because this is a $150. This gift's gonna be $150. Why she got this price at $150 and the refrigerator don't cost but $20? No, ma'am. So I left the price. Y'all, if y'all don't remember, that's the price, how much these things cost. And so I left it on there on purpose so that they can see how much this costs, okay? So that's what these, I have 2 of these because I only bought 2. They had several Hello Kitty refrigerators. I only bought 2 because they were so pricey. These were $20 a piece. And so I only bought 2. And so that's kind of how I'm doing those. Precious Miss Rolita said those will be the first gifts to sell. Hope so, Miss Rolita. Lit with Rosie said laugh out loud. Angela said Rachel maybe put the price sticker on the back of the gift. Well, because I don't want, see, this is the back, so I don't want this to be on the front. I just detached my egg. But see, this is the back, and I don't want that to be on the front of my gift. So I gotta put my egg because my egg just popped off. But anyway, so that's the reason why I didn't do that. But I'm okay with it being on the front. I'm gonna leave it just like that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just wanted that to be so they would know that that was the price. Because I don't need you, trying to double, think I'm trying to get over. No ma'am, no ma'am. Never the Million said Rachel make the Hello Kitty label tag with a graduation hat on the outside so they get the idea for graduation. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll do that. And when I listed on Marketplace, I'm gonna list it as Easter gift, graduation gift, blah blah blah. I'm gonna list it like that on Marketplace. Entrepreneur said, hey Shamika said good afternoon. Hello. LBE said no, that price needs to be front and center. I agree, LBE. You need to see this one. You need to see that. That's $80, baby, please. Yeah, Charlie said the price is the price. Right, but sometimes people kind of look funny, so I need you to understand. Okay, I need you to understand where I'm coming from. You see what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to just, because I had people come up to my table for Valentine's Day, and some young guys came up to my table, and they were like, "Okay, tell me what your prices are before I get out my car." And so I told them, and they were like, "Okay, we can get out," because they was like, it was a lady down the street. Her prices started at like $50 or $60, and I was like, I know I can't roll with her. So you know what I'm saying? So some people do try to haggle, and I understand, you gotta do what you gotta do. But at the same time, I want you to understand I'm not just trying to get over on you. That's not what I'm trying to do. I need you to understand my prices are justified, because I'm a bargain shopper. We are a bargain shopper. So I do look at it sometimes from a bargain shopper's eye view, okay? Because if I look at it and I see what the price is, I'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't want to pay that, but I'll pay that because I see, you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I don't have a problem with revealing sometimes what I'm doing, because I need you to understand, and you do have understand. These are bargain shoppers. These are people that shop mamas, they're shopping for their children, and they looking for the best deal. Okay. Lit with Rosie said, Miss Rachel said, don't play with me. I know, right? Run my coins. Right. LBE said the price is definitely not coming off of my Barbie free. Right. Me either, LBE. I got them in there. They coming up next. Never to me said, laugh out loud, get on me too for leaving the price. Oh, Angela, she do leaving the tags, but I do it on occasion too to show value. Right. Yep. And like I said, I don't do it all the time, but this is gonna be on here. I need you to see. I need you to be able, look, me and you need to be right here. Because this 150 right here, which, you know what, even for Valentine's Day, the refrigerators I sold for 150 in those ottomans, I didn't have no problem with that. I mean, they sold really quickly, okay? And those men were so happy, baby, they was ready to give me that 150. But like I said, I know I have a different set of customers. I'm gonna turn it just a little bit. I know I have a little different set of customers. Those were guys, and y'all, those guys don't mind getting up off of a couple coins. Now the moms will be a little bit different. They kind of like that. But those guys, they were so happy when I had those ottomans with them refrigerators, baby. But I think both of my refrigerators sold at the same time. One guy bought it, and the other one bought it for his girlfriend because I guess he didn't want to be outdone. Whatever it was, baby, they heard them and got them. A lot of adults love Hello Kitty and collected. Yeah. So these are going on Marketplace definitely. And like I said, they're gonna go on Marketplace as well as they'll be in on out on the street if they make it there. Because I am gonna list them. And so that's kind of what's going on with these. So these are my last two that I have made so far. I have already started on my chairs. That's the reason why I had to go ahead and show you guys this stuff to get it out of the way, because I've already started on my chairs. I have chairs to do, and I also have my little bitty buckets. I have these little buckets right here. These are gonna be some little bitty Hello Kitty buckets that I'm doing. So these are gonna be the last things that I do. These little Hello Kitty buckets, and then my chairs. And then I'll be done with Hello Kitty. So yeah. So I have run the gamut, y'all, with Hello Kitty. I'm telling you, y'all. And like I said, I still have two boxes of Hello Kitty left. And so that's where I'm at. Okay. So I'm gonna move this out the way. I'm gonna show y'all the one Hello Kitty chair that it ain't finished, but I'm working on it. Okay. I'll just show it to y'all because I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to show it to y'all before I wrap it. So hold on. And again, it's not quite finished. It's almost finished. It's not quite finished, but it's almost finished. This is one of my Hello Kitty chairs. And you guys, let me tell you, so this is what I'm doing with my chairs this year. I'm finding a big item that I can sit in the seat so I don't have to fill this seat with a whole bunch of stuff, okay? I'm finding one big plush or one big something that fills my seat, okay? And then all my stuff gonna go under the bottom. Okay, that's basically what I've been doing with my chairs this year. I love it because it makes sure it's eye catching because the item is so big, and you're only using this one big item. I'm sticking this here, and I'm probably gonna stick a couple little somethings right here, something small. I'm gonna put some little grass up here just to make it look full. Okay, and then on each leg, I have a cup right here. I have this Hello Kitty pads dispenser right here. I gotta put my bubbles. That's what I'm missing right here. I did this last night, and my bubbles were in my storage. I put me a pop ice right here. This is I had these Hello Kitty. What is it? These were left over from some Hello Kitties that I had last year, and all I did was took them apart. I put this in the back, and then these two in the front. That's what this is. This was a Hello Kitty that I took apart last year. I have this Hello Kitty coloring book. I'm gonna put some colors in here, okay? And then in the bottom, I have a Hello Kitty bubble machine, you guys. On this side, I have the Hello Kitty egg. And then on this side, I have one of the Hello Kitty bath sets. It has the shampoo, the sponge, and the shower gel. I'm gonna put my chips and my snacks in the back, and I'm done, you guys. Really quick, easy gift. And I think it looks expensive. It looks like it has value, but it's not a lot of work to it. Again, I love putting these boards under the bottom because before it was such a problem we kept having to keep from trying to break, the bag busting at the bottom. We don't have that to worry about as much because this board, gives it stability. And so I loved using the board. Okay. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna put a little grass up here. I may put a couple of little, it's gonna be something small because I don't want to cover her face up too much. I'm covering her nose up, but I'll be okay with that. And then the size of the chair lock her in. See, she locked in. Once I shrink wrap it, hey, we one and done. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Don't let me. You guys, if you haven't already, please go. Oh, thank you. I got 100. Please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. The entrepreneurial diary, Shamika said, very nice skills. Thank you. Creative Living said, was the refrigerator? Yes, the refrigerator was from Hobby Lobby. S. Marie said, likes, great job. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Rhoda said, hey, Crystal. Crystal said, hey, Terry, Hobby Lobby. Yes. Let's see. Hey, Basket Boutique Diva. Hello. Creative Living said, hey, Crystal. Thanks. Keita Love said, that makes sense. S. Marie said, great minds. Yes. Never to me and said, I'm going to buy some of y'all's concepts to sell in my time. Do y'all have a wholesale discount? Help kids get. You are too crazy. Never in a million. Angela said you are a riot. Yes, never in a million is a mess. So yeah, so y'all, that's this one. I have 2 of these pillows, so I'm doing 2 of these chairs. So I have 2 of the Hello Kitty chairs, and then I'm doing one. Melody. I have a Melody backpack. I'm doing one Melody, and then I think I may be doing 2 Melodies. I'm doing 2 Melodies, and then I think I'm doing a Karomi. Because I have those backpacks that I got from Pop Shelf that I'm gonna do those. And then I think that's it because I have a Melody backpack, and then I have a Melody. What else do I have? A Melody backpack, a plush backpack, and a regular backpack. Yeah, and so then that'll be it. Oh, she said I got 50. I think I'm trying to do about 20 chairs, Basket Boutique Diva. I'm trying to do about 20 chairs and 20 wagons is what my plan is to start. I've already done 6, and then this I will have done 2, 3, 4. I would have done 5, so that's 11. So then I'll only have 9 more to go. And so I know for definitely I'm doing Barbie chairs. And I don't know what else. I know I'm doing a Barbie chair, probably LOL chair for sure, and I'll see what else. Or a couple Barbie chairs. I shouldn't say one. But I know I'm definitely doing 20 chairs. Um, because I kept running out of chairs last year, so I'm trying to things that I see that that's what I did last year with Barbie, you guys, because the year before I couldn't keep up with the demand for Barbie. So last year I did like 20 something Barbies. So when I got out on the streets, I didn't have to keep going back for Barbie. I had enough to not necessarily feel the demand, but I had enough that it wasn't running me so. Because y'all, that first year was ridiculous how I was making Barbie every single night. I was making 5 and 10 Barbies every single night. I could not keep up with the demand because I had so many people on Barbie. And so last year was kind of like that with Hello Kitty. So I was like, when I see that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to help myself. Okay, try to help myself so that when I am running at the last minute, I'm not running for something that I knew you were gonna ask for. Okay. And so that's the reason why I said for my smaller characters that people don't ask as much for, I'm going to give myself 1 day on those. But for those characters that I know people are, in demand for, I was trying to get plenty of those out on my table, if that makes sense. I'm trying to help myself, you guys, if that makes sense. Let's see. Keisha said, "Hey Rachel, hey Miss Keisha. I don't remember if I spoke. Um, LBE is laughing at never in a million. Basket Boutique Diva said, oh, y'all. Oh my God. She said, y'all, I could get an appointment today at 3 o'clock, and I got to pick my kids up. Ah! Okay, y'all. Anyway, I got about 50 chairs to do. I'm gonna need some help. I read that. But that's amazing. Bill said, "Hey y'all, what we doing? I'm just showing my Hello Kitty stuff." Crystal said, "Never the mean said 50 and Basket Boutique Diva let me hold about 5." Keisha said, "Hello, Crystal. Oh, hey Crystal. Hey Amanda, how are you?" Basket Boutique Diva said, "I was going through my garage and found about 25. Some are characters. I have at least that many chairs, Basket Boutique Diva. I got that many chairs, but I'm okay with having them because what I don't use will roll over to next year. I like to have some the year in advance because just like this year, y'all, they ain't put their chairs out in none of these stores. I buy my chairs a year in advance. They have not put their chairs out in any of these stores. And if I was waiting for Ollie's or Roses or any of them to put some chairs out, I'd be messed up. Okay. So those chairs probably won't come out until after Easter. But guess what? Guess who already got hers? Me. Me, I buy my chairs a year in advance. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you, Alice. I'm not playing with you, Roses. I'm not finna be stressed pulling my hair out because I ain't got what I need. Not gonna be able to do it. Keisha said, "Did anyone get those 4-foot posters from Dollar Tree during Christmas? Has anyone used them? I haven't seen. I didn't see them here." Angela said, "Rachel, you're going to do phenomenal." I hope so, Angela. I hope so. I got a goal in mind, so I'm hoping to reach my goal. Creative Living said, "I have 4 JoJo backpacks, but nothing else of hers. So I'll try to use unicorn." Oh, I got JoJo, honey. I got some JoJo too. I need to get her out there. But I haven't seen anybody use JoJo. I don't know if I need to do that's my dilemma on JoJo. I don't know if I need to mix her with somebody else or what. Crystal said, "Keisha, you talking about the Barbie Spider-Man, what philander she has?" Miss Sally said, "Would you be able to check your children out?" Not and get there in time because it's 2 o'clock now. Keisha said, "I did a few last year and have lives and videos on them." Now, you know what? I may have to see if my sister-in-law. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I may see if somebody can pick my son up, and I can get my daughter. Yeah, we might have to do that because I really need to go. I really need to go. Elson said, "Yes, they're taking too long to put the chairs out this year." They do. If you get closer to the beginning of April, they're not gonna put them out until right at the beginning of April. So Keisha said, "Thank you, Crystal and S. Marie." All occasions said 100 chairs stocked up early. Yeah. Crystal said, "Terry, you can use JoJo. Just use color items and other girl." Yeah. Elsa said, "My Rose, stop putting out the little chairs. They only have the toddler chairs this year and last year." Yeah. Craig Lynn said, "Okay, yep, yep. Thank you for sharing." It's Marie said, "Great live. Yeah. Awesome gifts as usual." Thank you. Miss Bassy Boutique Deal said, "We have a ruler food that have the chairs now available, but I bought mine last year for $1. Oh, that's awesome. LBE said, "Mix JoJo with unicorn and they will have no problem." Okay, okay, I'm gonna do that because I got some backpacks. I got a lot of JoJo. I got coloring books. I got the JoJo. Now I have the JoJo containers that I bought. Do you think I should put them in that? Y'all. Elsa said, "Yes, go to the doctor's appointment." Yeah, I'm gonna have to make arrangements because you're right. Hold on, yeah, I got these. Y'all, I have 4 of these. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Should I put them in these things? Y'all, hold on. Let me answer her and tell her yes, I'm coming. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Y'all, I have these right here. Y'all think that'll be okay? I know I was just because this basically really brings out the JoJo theme. And so I was like, I don't know if I should put them in here because I don't want that to deter my sale. I have 4 of these and I got these for free because I tried to send them back and they wouldn't take them. I got them for free. I ordered them and when I tried to send them back, they were like, keep it. Okay. Yeah, they was like, keep it. So I ended up getting them for free. I was like, well, thank you. Merry Christmas to me. So yeah. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta make arrangements for my cheering because I got to go to this. I gotta be at this chiropractor. Baby, with bells on, cause a sister who need to be there and been hurting. Baby, listen. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for joining me. And y'all, let me get this back in here. Basketball teacher said I'm gonna put everything big in them chairs. I use them up, but I will keep a few for next year and use them for my large bears for Mother's Day. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. That's cute. That sounds cute. To put them in the chairs for Mother's Day. That's a cute idea. But yeah, I keep some. Like I said, I keep some on hand because I would not be because one year I almost got messed up, y'all, because one year I did not have chairs. I think I only had like 3 or 4. And I was running to the wire and they finally got chairs out, y'all, and I was running like a mad person trying to get chairs. And I was like, that will never happen to me again. I'll make sure I have what I need the year before. And I'll do it just like that. Let's see here. Crystal said, great lives. Have a great day, everyone. Yes. I say yes, use them. Okay. Yes, take care of yourself. Thank you, Never to Me, and I appreciate y'all so much. You guys, if you haven't already, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. I'm about to go in here and get myself together so I can go to this doctor's appointment, y'all. I'm so excited because I was like, y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to Monday with the pain that I have been in for the last 2 days. Moore said, hi, Rachel, and Chad just coming in. We'll watch the replay. Thank you so much. I love you, ladies. If nobody has told you today, you are loved, you are enough, and we are all treasures in our daddy's treasure chest. Y'all work hard, but take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in the chats and on my next video. Bye, y'all.